To the coach, Klein Stuck. Good bowl.
Now that's better. We'll relax him a bit at the crease. It's just a half-hearted shot though, but it went to the fence in no time.
Finally something for Peshawar. Ball's coming back in, but he hits it so well square of the wicket that just a slight bit of room and he can dissect it through the offside.
Yeah, that's more like it. That's the first big shot, and it's a gigantic six.
First time really that they've done it shorter than that good length. Irfan Jr. just dragging it down a little, and Akmal was ready with that baseball hit. Loves clearing that front leg and smashing it. Got the length for it, and finally a maximum.
Yeah, he's gone the same shot. There's a man at deep forward square, and he's sort of trying to pick it up there. Here's the big one down the ground. Gets in a launching position and gets a bit of a shorter length to work with here. And nicely executed in the end. They're only 17. This is the 5th over.
Yeah, straight and six. That's good batting from Kamran Akmal. He's finding the middle of the bat thanks to Irfan Jr.
Excellent, excellent. That is really good batting now. They're straight down the ground. Get a fuller length. Bang, over the bowler's head. There's a lot more percentage working your way. So he's got it right. And those two shots this over are the feeling you want at the crease. It's been tentative, it's been caught in the crease, and now 2 sixes out of 4 balls. Does this mean he's away?
There's a bound in a much needed one for Zalmi, and it's courtesy of Akmal again.
We're into the 6th over. So Kamran Akmal, he's assessed the pace, the bounce of this pitch. He's been there from the start. Makes use of the pace from this Mohammad Amir's delivery. It was short, had no protection. The fine leg is within the 30-yard circle.
Yeah, you have to. It's the time to make hay. And that is not the place to bowl, because that has been fatted. Over mid-wicket for 6 more. Smith this time.
Like taking candy from a baby. Dwayne Smith, that's his strong area. It was a short delivery, gave him enough time to swivel. And that bottom hand, the power of the man from Barbados, Dwayne Smith.
Thing is with Smith, that anything short and he punishes you so hard. The new ball, he faces the new ball with pace on the ball, but he climbs in against spin. But it's against pace that he really prevails. Look at that. Look at that average there. Runs per over 10. Over 10 against spin. Not quite as... Hello. Where's this going? It's gone straight back over Samamir's head for 6. That's where that's gone. 7 gone, 46 for 1.
The restless start. Kamran Akmal is now enjoying this stint. Straight as an arrow.
Yeah, again, Rameez, we see the arrow, don't we, down the ground, and that's a much better shot.
Athleticism. I don't like when he goes across the line. He's been so good hitting the ball down the ground.
Oh, he's gone big again in the gap this time. 1 bounce 4, and that's 50. A little bit of luck, a little bit of hesitation at the start, but he's been able to keep going, and if you get a let off, you make the opposition pay. Well, that's a good way to get things going, that's for sure. Nicely played.
Lots of pace on that ball. I reckon it was the faster one from Afridi. Really gone seam up and just help on its way. He's picked the cap nicely too. But it's gone so quickly with the pace that Afridi provided.
Yeah, it wasn't very well anticipated by the because he's played a very good innings after a very uneasy start. He got things going with a 6-over long on, then another one straight down, and the fun has continued for Kamran Akmal. Very, very apt against spin.
So Freddie's going to bowl out, and it's fair enough too. All right, he's walking off. He thinks he's gone at 6. So Akmal was out of there. He thought, no, I've got hold of it, and it's been palmed over the fence, and it's all of a sudden turned into a maximum.
Yeah, was never near it. He sort of sliced it, didn't get all of it at all, and he thought that this is it. Oh, backpedaling, palmed it over. He's surprised, happy.
I wouldn't be wanting a fielder to be in. It's a small fence.
Oh, he gets hold of this one. That's a big 6 there. It's an amazing. You just creep over. There's a football goalkeeper over the top of the post, and now he smacks it. So 6-6, first 2 balls.
Yeah, it's risky to flight the ball when he's in such punishing mood. This was beautifully handled by him. A slot sweep over square leg. Yeah, it was slow or slowish delivery from our
There again too, he was looking to pop that one over the rope. Well, we've seen a lot of frustration from the coaches, Rummies, haven't we, throughout, when fielders, I mean, it's just a natural body reaction to walk in with a bowler. We're taught that from day dot playing the game. But I think in these boundaries you can be stationary. That's going all the way as well. Just got enough on it. And Afridi has been smashed in the final over for 21 runs. Now they're on target for a big total. 103. Handle a ton of weight. Down the ground. Perfect. On fire.
ton of light, ton of 6s. It's raining 6s here. 73 now, Kamran Akmal from 48 balls, 6 6s. And this has been his go-to area. Straight over the bowler's head. Read the slow ball so well. So he's on the move. Strike rate of 152 that we've seen in the last 2 overs.
That's in the gap too. This is just so expensive, and this has got Zalmi very much setting a big total. No, they've got their sights on that 170 definitely now. It changes so quickly.
One small mistake and it's all Peshawar now. Suddenly the shift to extreme for Peshawar.
And bowling at the moment. In terms of back end of a length, he's quicker than you think, and you're right, changes of pace aren't bad, but his Yorker's pretty good too.
Go on, where's this gone? It's gone into the stands. 10 6s now in this innings for Zalmi.
Just as we're pumping up the bowler, he's got pumped himself.
He is a new addition to the team for the Zalmis. So Nazim, that's a maximum, exactly what is required at this stage of the innings.
Extraordinary statistic is that for Zalmi, there have been 10 6s and only 5 4s. Twice as many 6s as 4s. Look at that there. That's pretty unusual. Run rate is 7.7. Oh, that might be a no ball as well. They'll have a look at that. It is a no ball. Umpire's got his arm out for no ball. And it's a free hit. Ahmed Shahab had his arm out straight away there.
Just searching for the Yorker. M1F1 Jr. not getting it right, and it happens sometimes. Batsman charging, so adding to the delivery being above waist height. So a chance here for another boundary for the Zalmis.
Yeah, and the skipper's going to take it. Plenty of social media around to get online and pump it. Sammy.
Oh, where's he gone? Oh, look at this. He just watches this. That is a big, big blow.
Talk about McMassive. Cheeseburger and a half, this one from Zalmi. Nearly came up here to the combox. Look how low it is on the blade. Oh, that's not out of the middle.
Yeah, it's his backlift. Darren Sammy, he's a tall man. We'll try this at home. Takes a lot of skill and power to do this. Dispatched. Low full toss, out the ground.
11 sixes. One ball to complete the 17th over. Goes leg side this time, and it clears the man at square. It's another six. It's a big over this for Zalmi. 22 from it.
Darren to Darren. Darren. Ah.
Well, he spoke about having a niggle before the start of this match. That is not getting into his way. Making his impact felt with the bat. That's what he does best. Gets boundary at the back end of an innings.
Well, he does, because through his career in the PSL, he's got a strike rate of 200 in the death overs. This time offside, it's another six. Checker! 28 off the over. It's a towering over. No, it's this time it's Naseem who's playing tricks with the bowler. Mohamed Amir is on, and he's going to have to use his experience here.
The third man probably a little bit too wide, should have been straighter. Clear miss by Owen Morgan in terms of getting his field placing right. Outside edge, genuine boundary. And we've seen in this innings more than 50% of the runs scored by Zalmi scored in sixes. 13 sixes so far in the innings.
Leg side this time, runs are coming thick and fast.
Floodgates have opened. 28 off the last over, which was 3 maximums in a row. Now we've got 2 boundaries in a row, and Owen Morgan has got a headache and a half turning up here in the UAE.
Well, that last over from Irfan Jr. was 28. Previously, the most expensive was Sean Tate with 26. And now Irfan Jr. with that 28 against his name. Unlucky for Irfan Jr.
Oh, we just pumped him up, saying how well he's done in the tournament too.
Well, this is a hemorrhage here, and it's a bad one. And Irfan Jr. needs to use his experience.
Where do you bowl to this pair? They're scoring boundaries at will. Morgan, he's got a lot of things to think about. Just feel sometimes you need to slow the game down a bit. Take the pace off the ball. Just
6 Shinwari. Irfan Jr. has gone for 46 in 3. 28 off his last over. Samamir, none for 34 and 3. Afridi, 1 for 34. Bapara, 1 for 17 in 2.
Well, when they were 4 for 118, you thought they're going to struggle to breach 160. Just shows you what can happen so quickly in this fabulous format.
Sammy on strike. Well, boom. It's going to be 4.
He chooses a straight option yet again. Like the ploy that Mohamed Amir used against Darren Sammy to take him wide. This time, Usman Shinwari goes straight. Well, Darren Sammy equal to the task. Puts that big bat down the ground.
And DG, I love the way Sammy hit the ball in some unique places. I love him when he goes straight, but he can also hit you inside out, thrash you over backward point for 6 too.
He's helped this on its way, and a very clumsy effort, I thought for a moment. It was going to be a catch and a good one, and Amir's not impressed. Shinwari is the fielder.
Moods, how's your hair? Have you pulled it all out yet, buddy? Unbelievable, the fielding today from the Kings. Bopara was good, Ingram, and now Usman Khan Shinwari has missed an opportunity to get rid of Darren Sammy.
I'm not making excuses for Shinwari, but sometimes when you finish the spell, a bowler, you're just thinking about what you've just done and you just mentally switch off for crucial moments.
Is that being bowler bias?
Absolutely 100% sticking up for the bowlers.
I thought the 10 fielders were supposed to support the bowler on show. But just overrunning this one. Shinwari went through the hands. Ball coming from the sun into the shadow from the stands. Probably causing some problems there, but the catching has not been up to par.
Where's he gone here? Where's he gone here? It's a chance for a Pepsi catcher craw. Sammy is turning the screw.
I mean, we were worried up here in the com box that Peshawar Zalmi would struggle to get to 180. They've breached. Hey, good grief. What a turner and what a performance.
And it's a real slap in the face for Mohammad Amir. That's a length ball. Sammy is going to deal with length balls.
Yeah, I'd rather see him hit a low full toss from a bowler aiming for a Yorker. Mohammad Amir, not that type of delivery for this stage of the innings, especially against an inform.
A lovely piece of sportsmanship. Right, last ball of the innings. Balled in, the Yorker clatters the stumps. Dawson's the last man out. Last ball of the 20 overs, but this is a daunting target for Karachi to chase. Zalmi, who won the toss, can thank their captain with 36 not out and 4 big sixes, and before that a 75 from Kamran Akmal. This is the end of Dawson.
Now why wouldn't you not bowl 6 deliveries like this in the last over of an innings, especially against batsmen who are on the attack? Mohammad Amir gets it right in the last delivery, but it's a little too late because Peshawar Zalmi, they will be happy with the total that they've scored, 181 for 6.